Today we are going to see the 105th stotra. Yajna Brit Yajna Krityajni Yajna Buk Yajna Sadhanaha Yajnanda Krityajna Guhyam Anna Annadayevaja. Yajna Brit. Yajna means the dedication that we give to Bhagavan. Maybe the yagam, maybe the puja or something that we are doing for Bhagavan. So, Brit means the protector and supporter of all the yajna. So, yajna Brit means Bhagavan is the power who supports and protects all the yajna. So, the ruler of the yajnas, that is Bhagavan, helps us to complete or conclude successfully all our good, dedicated and selfless acts. Like we are doing service to others. Those are called yajnas. It is not only the yagas that we perform. It is also the good things like sharing, or we are taking a task to help others. Those selfless acts are called yajnas. So those are supported by Bhagavan. That's why he is called Yajnabrid. Next one, Yajnakrit. Yajnakrit means, Yajna means the perform some yagas or any action. Krit means the performer. So Yajnakrit means the power who is helping to perform the yajna at the beginning till the end of the world. So Bhagavan performs the yajna, and Bhagavan also, after finishing the yagam, he destroys the yajnas. After we finish all the yagam, puja and all, we destroy the Agni or the fire that we created for the yajna. In the same way, Bhagavan does the yagam that denotes the noble and divine action of service. And Bhagavan also considers the love that is shown towards any human in a pure sense of God dedication, and but it should include selflessness as well as joy. So Bhagavan created the act of yajna, but at the end he also does the total dissolution. And so the Bhagavan who performs the yajnas for the good people and the uh, destroys the yajnas for the evil people, even the people who is not following the dharma. They have to be controlled, and that can be done only by Bhagavan. That's why he is called Yajnakrit. Next one is Yajni. Yajni means the principle, or Bhagavan is the constant enjoyer of all the actions that we are doing, only if it is in the form of dharma. So, in all the yajna, Bhagavan is centered. So, he is accepting all the dedication that is given by any devotee to any idol. Then, all the deities are considered by Bhagavan Narayana. That's why Bhagavan is called Yajni. Next one is Yajna Book. Yajna Book means the enjoyer of the yajna and the protector of yajna. So, when the Bhagavan is given the yajna, there will be sacred fire. That fire is very pure. So, it accepts all the joy, all the devotion, all the things that we are sacrificing. And Bhagavan receives all that is offered. That's why it is called Yajna Book. Book means the enjoyer or the protector. Next one is Yajna Sadhana. Sadhana means something that we have achieved. So, the approach of some actions is also called sadhana. So, the way we are facing the problems that we are facing, or the things that how we face. So every day is a yajna for us. So Bhagavan is the power who fulfills all yajnas. So Bhagavan's grace will be there for any honest and sincere dedication or service with the selflessness. Yajnakrit, Yajnantakrit. The previous one is Yajnakrit. Now is Yajnantakrit. Anda means end. So at the end, Yajnanda means at the end of the Yajna, Krid. Krid means the Bhagavan will shower the fruits of the actions that is performed by the devotee. That means when the yajna is concluding, the final one is the offering. At that time, Bhagavan will be invoked and Bhagavan's prayer will be completed, or it is called Purna Ahudi. Purna means complete. Ahudi means the surrender. So the total surrender is done through our actions and our bodies to Bhagavan, and Bhagavan manifests it all the things that we are giving as a sacrifice through the fire to Bhagavan, and Bhagavan is blessing everybody with what all actions they have done. So it is like dedicated selfless act of love and service that is Bhagavan expecting from every devotee. Next one is Yajna Guhyam. Yajna Guhya means the knowledge. Yajna Guhya means the knowledge of the Yajna. So we should know, or we should have a proper knowledge before doing any Yajna. It is like before doing any action, we should think what we have to do. In the same way, Bhagavan is realizing the truth behind all the yajna and all the offerings in the form of dravyam or the object, because they are temporary. So those objects are kind of consciousness. Consciousness is the fire and the body is the kunda. Like what we say that in Gita, it is said the knowledge yajna. That means where the Veda, which is known as the Brahma Jnanam or the Brahma Yajna, where the body and the consciousness fire is merged together, where we will know the body is not permanent, it is temporary. That knowledge is called Yajna Guhyam. Next one is Annam. Annam is the food that we eat, or the Bhagavan is giving us proper nourishment to stay alive. So Bhagavan is himself becoming the food for us. That is the sense or the objects that we learn, that we think. Everything is the food. We think that the food is only thing that we eat. No, the knowledge is another food. So it is we are making sure the brain is given proper knowledge every day. So Bhagavan is giving all the knowledge to all the beings, but at the dissolution he is destroying every beings that is created by Bhagavan himself. That is at the Pralaya time, Bhagavan is taking all that is being created by himself to his body, Vaikunta. So that's why every day when we sleep, we are dissolving, dissolution is happening. So that's why after a deep sleep, when we wake up, it is like a punarjanma or the new day. New day is like another new awakening of the soul. That's why when we say that I slept like a log, means when you be in the deep sleep, the soul is not with you. For a moment, it goes to the Vaikuntham and converse with Bhagavan and comes back. That's why in a deep sleep, it is said that our soul is not without us. No, our soul is not with us. So every day is a janmam, is a blessing from Bhagavan. If you have today, that means we are fortunate enough to have one more day to finish our karmam and dharmam. Annada. Annada means Bhagavan is eating the whole world as a food at the time of dissolution. So Bhagavan is the Deva or the God who is creating the food as well as eating. And the last one is Evacha. Evacha means it is added to show that Bhagavan is also Anna and also Bhagavan is the food that is eaten. So these are the things that we add extras to complete the sloka or the stotra. So Bhagavan has Lakshmi. That Lakshmi has different forms. That's why we call Ashta Lakshmi. There are lots of Lakshmi, Santana Lakshmi, Anna Lakshmi, Gaja Lakshmi, Veera Lakshmi. So there are the 8 Lakshmis that will show us what all fortunes that we need. But what we have to follow is we will have to complete our dharma or all our duties before we go to sleep. But what happens, we always have a um, habit to keep for the next day. But we know that when our time for the sleep comes means we should think that whatever possible things that we can do, we have to finish it off on the same day. So if you are not able to finish it off, we always think that we have a long life and we have tomorrow to complete. But next is another Janma. Only Bhagavan decides if we have the next day or not. So that's why when we have something to complete, please finish it off the today itself. All the duties to be completed. So Bhagavan is having Lakshmi in his heart, means the first one is Adi Lakshmi or Mahalakshmi, where each and every Lakshmi has a significance. That means each Lakshmi will bless with something special. Mahalakshmi or Adi Lakshmi will be blessing us with all the fortunes that we need. And second one is the Dhanalakshmi. Dhanalakshmi will be blessing us with all the wealth that we need. And third one is the Dhana Lakshmi. Dhanya Lakshmi will bless us with all the food that we need to survive. And fourth one is Gaja Lakshmi. So there is always say that when you see the horoscope, they will say Gaja Kesari Yoga. That means Gaja. Gaja means the elephant. So Gaja Lakshmi means one the Devi will bless us with such a strong willpower that is required for us to complete our task. And fifth one is the Santana Lakshmi. That means Bhagavan will bless us with lots of generations. It is not. It doesn't mean that for not only for the kids. It means that we will have a fortune to share our knowledge with someone, share our food with someone. Next, the sixth one is the Veera Lakshmi or Dhairya Lakshmi. We should be brave enough to face our problems. And the seventh one is the Jaya Lakshmi or Vijaya Lakshmi. That means we will be victorious in whatever events or actions that we are doing. And the eighth one is the Vidya Lakshmi or the Lakshmi of knowledge. We should have enough knowledge to understand and execute it properly. So we'll be seeing the Yajnabrit, Yajnakrit, Yajni, Yajnabhu, Yajnasadhana, Yajnandakrit, Yajnaguhyam, Anyam, Annada. So we will reach the 984th Nam of Bhagavan. Yajna Vridyajna Krityajni Yajna Bhukyajna Sadhanaha Yajna Yajnanda Krityajna Guhyam Anna Annadaye Vaja.